Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people, and we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help the city.
Just like you heard from Blake Nightingale, State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Farm is here to
I got you, Luke. I got you. Welcome to Bounty Basketball. Yeah, it's improvising, but it's working. Hey, look, I don't know if the camera's got. I got a couple freshmen, Lady Bronchos, right by me. You're actually, they're not just audio; it's on camera. Oh, they're running away. They're running away. But
they're trying to interview us.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Luke, I don't know if you said something to me, but I'm getting pretty pumped up and ready to go. My daughter wants to say hi real quick. So, daughter, go ahead and say hi. Yes, it's on. You're live. This is the world is broadcasting. So, all right, get away. We're live. We're on the air. All right, back to you. A lot of excitement in the air for this one from the Lady Broncos. First game of the season, as you mentioned, Luke, last year, not a state championship, but they had a lot to be proud of. They made it to the state tournament. They're arguably best player. I mean, she did go to Oklahoma University, but she missed most of the season because I lost and came back just in time for playoffs, but helped get the team to state, but was not able to pull off a triple back-to-back state championship. However, this year, it's a lot of players that are going to have to step up, find a new role. The 2 leading scorers have left, and so now Cameron Regier, Allie Lynn, those 2 will probably start taking the mantle here on who can get the most points. Well, the Crossings program is not a slouch. Now, they've been known more so for the guy side who made it to the state championship game last year and lost a close one to Weatherford. We'll see those immediately following the Lady Broncos. However, there's so many unknown for our girls. So, again, who's going to step up? Who's going to be the leader when things get tough? That was definitely Kate and Donnelly last year. What we're hearing from the team is that the sophomore Cameron Donnelly, the sister of Caton, has kind of taken over this vocal leader for the team. And so we'll see who kind of rallies the troop. But you mentioned their confidence. Well, we did have 4 seniors on, and those seniors, they've been through some battles. They're state champs themselves, and a lot of them had been playing since 6th grade. As 6th graders, they got to play on the 7th grade team, and so they've been balling out for the Lady Broncos for a while. So they are extremely confident and comfortable going into this game. Wow, man. This is big time. By the way, congratulations to Luke Young, our sports director, getting us video right. So we are broadcasting this game via video. If you happen to be on our audio stream, the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, you can go over to that YouTube channel and watch tonight's game. I'll let you do that with the bird's eye view. I'll be trying to eavesdrop over. I'm closest to the crossings bench, so I'm going to try to listen to head coach Nave and hear the tea. All right, I'm going to try and get the tea on what's happening. I love it when they start arguing with the refs, and I get to hear that too. So my ears are. I'm going to be listening to you, Lou, but I'm also going to have one ear towards the banter between coach and ref.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 2138 Northwest 23rd Street in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
405-603-8190. Zaxby's.
Yeah.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday. And we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse, whether it's commercial or residential. We offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Go Broncos.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family-owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
Side the gymnasium here in Bethany High School, getting ready for our match tonight. Season opener, the Crossings Christian Knights taking on the Bethany Broncos. Luke Young, John Hickman on the call, 2 minutes till tip. John, looking at these two lineups today, what they said about Crossings is true. They don't have a very deep roster here, but this is still a strong team. To you, on maybe both sides, what's a player you're seeing as an X factor for this game tonight?
Well, on the saintly nights, you call them the Saints, you know, so they're the saintly nights. It'll be interesting to see how they start off. They've got 4 freshmen, and then they've got some that I'm curious if they're going to actually get some time. And then they have some seniors that I'm expecting to start. Brankle, she's a guard. We'll kind of just keep our eye on this team. We didn't play them last year. The guys did face each other, like I mentioned. This time it was in regionals. The boys played the Knights in regionals, lost that game. But our girls, this will be kind of new. Supposedly, we'll see a lot of zone. And so our team, we're going to have some shooting. A couple names to keep an eye out would be Madison McNutt, great three-point shooter. And having Angel or Reese Harris back is going to be important for us, too, in the three-point shot. Now, a couple of X factors for our Broncos. There's some freshmen that might play for us. Madison McNutt's sister, Morgan McNutt, she is a fireball. When she starts hitting, she's lights out, and she can hit from range. She's got Curry range, and that's serious as a freshman. So we'll kind of keep our eye out on the freshmen if they get in the game. London Jaggers might be another one to watch as well. But either way, the game's about to go, Luke. This is exciting stuff.
Oh, yeah. The players are taking the floor right now. We're getting ready for rosters and the national anthem here. But, yeah, honestly, from just that oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was just going to say the ref told me, hey, we're about to do the anthem.
Ah, gotcha.
You might we might just take a 60-second break, Luke, if you want to, and then so we can make sure we observe this and then come back strong. What do you think?
I can do that.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 2138 Northwest 23rd Street in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City. They also provide
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Okay, we are bringing it back here, getting ready to meet. Starting lineups, they're going through the pregame routine right now. We're going to take a look at the Knights first and catch their starting five. Let's turn it over to PA.
Six-foot freshman, number 5, Amaya Manzetti.
Okay, we are bringing it back here, getting ready to meet. Starting lineups, they're going through the pregame routine right now. We're going to take a look at the Knights first and catch their starting five. Let's turn it over to PA.
Alan Robertson. And freshman, number 20, Justin Jenkins. Six-foot freshman, number 5, Amaya Manzetti.
Okay, we are bringing it back here, getting ready to meet. Starting lineups, they're going through the pregame routine right now. We're going to take a look at the Knights first and catch their starting five. Let's turn it over to PA.
Alan Robertson. And freshman, number 20, Justin Jenkins. Junior, number 2, Cameron.
Okay, we are bringing it back here, getting ready to meet. Starting lineups, they're going through the pregame routine right now. We're going to take a look at the Knights first and catch their starting five. Let's
Madison McNutt. And freshman, number 20, Justin Jenkins. Junior, number 2, Cameron. Number 23.
We are bringing it back here, getting ready to be starting lineups. They're going through the pregame routine right now. We're going to take a look at the Knights first and catch their starting five. Let's
Madison McNutt.
All right, welcome back to Bethany Bronco.
Junior, number 2, Cameron. 5'9", number 23.
we are bringing it back here, getting ready to be starting lineups. They're going through the pregame routine right now. We're going to take a look at the Knights first and catch their starting five. Let's
Madison McNutt.
Okay, well, that was strange, but it sounds like we are back. I think everything is good.
Infinite Luke.
I don't have any idea what that was. I just want to make that known. I've got absolutely no idea what just happened. But I think we're back now, and it's actually good to go. So let's go ahead and get into this one. All right.
I think you were just supposed to say over and over again that they were going to do their routine of doing the starting lineup.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Well, Regier and Van Zant jumping for this ball, and we are underway. Looks like immediately Crossings comes out and wins the jump, but it's lost in the corner.
Kind of unfortunate for Regier there. She won the tip, but actually tipped it to Crossings.
I mean, that kind of happens from time to time, right? It happens to the best. Back in the action here, here's Crossings immediately driving into the paint. It's number 0, Bebe. Her shot.
I think Lynn got away with a foul there. I agree with the Crossings ref or coach on that one.
Back the other way, Bethany trying to find some penetration against the Crossings defense. Crossings with the trap right in the corner, and that's going to be a turnover on the Broncos.
Bethany facing a little pressure out of a zone, little matchup zone, and lose the ball on the sideline.
See, about 7.5 left here in the first already. We do play 8-minute quarters at this level. Oh, there's a nice backdoor cut, and Crossings first on the board.
Van Zandt, beautiful backdoor cut, as you mentioned, Luke.
So now Bethany looking to find an answer. Again, there's the half-court trap. Mealy gets Bethany in trouble, and it's stolen away. Crossings on the fast break, 3-on-2. Hesitation move, drew the foul, though the shot didn't land.
That's the double whammy on Maddie there. McNutt, she lost the ball, has the turnover on her, then trying to get back. She fouled Crossings on the layup attempt, so 2 free throws.
This is number 0, BB. Is that how you pronounce that, John?
Yeah.
BB, okay. To the line. Makes her first.
Did you see that bounce, Luke? That was way off to the right, but somehow got a fortunate bounce back to the left and went in for BB.
Shooter's touch, I think is what they call that. Second free throw.
Already warning the Crossings coach. Love it. Telling them to get back.
Guess that bodes well for us. Bethany going back the other way is still scoreless, trying to find their first points of the game. Thought about a long 2 right there. There's one launched up. No good off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound. Bethany goes right back up with it, and they have got 2 points from Cameron Regier.
Nice offensive rebound for Regier and quick put back for 2.
Whistle blown. Like that foul is, I believe that's going to go on number 11, Madison McNutt, correct?
They're going to switch it. They're going to call it on Regier with a little reach in. But that was a ticky-tacky foul there.
Inbounds play here from Crossings. They're immediately looking into the paint. They launch one. Yeah, nothing going there. That's a turnover on the Knights. A little bit, not on the same page there. Again, they're looking for that backdoor cut a lot, though, very early on, John.
Yeah, the man-to-man defense for the Lady Broncos, and they're being aggressive, allows for a little bit of a quick back cut. They missed it one time, but were successful in another. They're trapping out of the zone. McNutt's going to get this 3.
Oh. Almost kept alive by Crossings in the corner. Yeah, that's going to be out on Crossing. So here on the inbound is McKenna Calderon. Launches it high. Bethany trying to take the lead for the first time tonight. They feed it into the paint. Mia Quick trying to get it into the corner, but a turnover there. Or actually, no, excuse me, out on Crossings.
BB got her hand in there right as the pass was coming. She did a good job and tipped it out.
The inbounds from Bethany goes high again. Fed it right back to Allie Lynn. She feeds it into the paint. Quick hit out beyond the line. There's the three-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound. Bethany keeps the possession going. A couple quick passes around. It's again going to be out on crossings.
Both teams doing something interesting that are helping them. The offensive rebound and giving the Lady Broncos other opportunities, but the quick hands by the Knights tipping it out also helping them.
There's a three from the top of the key. It doesn't fall, but another offensive rebound, that time Reese Harris. Put back, no good, and finally Crossings comes down with on. Oh, but they almost immediately lost it.
Lynn fighting for that. She didn't get the rebound, but she stayed right next to Crossings and was able to force a jump ball.
Got to say, John, the physicality here, the toughness they're playing with on their own end of the floor. It's very impressive. Shot fake. Regier goes to her left. Hand off. 3-point. No good. And again, another offensive rebound. Whistle blown. Looks like we're going to have a foul up on number
the foul.
10.
It's on 10 on Starkey. So you mentioned physicality, Luke. The refs are kind of getting it under control a little bit. A couple ticky-tacky fouls here compared to what's been happening, but a little hand check on the Knights keeps the ball with Bethany.
Bethany trying to get past this trap again. And then kicks it out. Nice feed inside. Regier has a chance, and she's good for two.
Good, tough finish. Now there's a little full court pressure, man-to-man for the Lady Broncos.
Got to defend this lead. The Broncos up by one here. About 5.5 left to play in the first.
Bethany switching a lot of these screens now.
Knights on the drive. Again, whistle blown. Foul called. Shot doesn't fall. That will just send BB to the line.
That's going to be on Regier. So trying to figure out on the scoreboard who they're giving these fouls to, but that's only going to be the first one, Regier. So the other one must have been switched to someone else.
First free throw is made, so they are getting a little bit of value out of these trips to the line. Tied up 4-4.
Three team fouls already on Bethany. Going to have to watch that to see if Crossings can get into the bonus.
Second attempt, no good. Bethany comes away with it. Now the Broncos going back the other way, tied up 4-4. Risky pass up court. There's the trap showing its face again. The Broncos in trouble, trapped in the corner. They get the pass off. Here could be an open look. The shot's up. It was tipped, but it is actually grabbed by Madison Bibbs, who puts it back up for two.
Yeah, fortunate for Bibbs to be right there. The block shot falls right into her arms, and no one's there. Easy layup for her.
On the other end, Crossings launches a three and knocks it down.
Nice little drive and kick for that corner three. It was pure.
Oh, lost ball. It's a scramble. Bethany comes away with it. Trying to feed it underneath the bucket, but it's stolen away. Crossings working quick now. 3-on-2 once again. No whistle blown here. But it looks like this is going to stay with Crossings, though.
Bethany's going to have to really figure out this trap. They're really struggling with the ball pressure, trying to figure out who to go to. The Knights have been really swarming and have a 4-point lead. Officials telling the players here, get your jerseys tucked in. Shane Bonfelt, the sophomore, in kind of earlier than what I would have expected. She's had a good scrimmage. The coaches like her energy. She's very athletic, kind of raw at basketball, but still super athletic.
The good defense pays off again for the Broncos. They're going to get the ball back here. About 4:20 on the clock. How about Crossings not even able to inbound the ball in that position? Bethany now past half court.
Yeah.
Like that decision. Lynn tries to get the shot off. A lot of contact, but no foul call. Baby the other way. She's been a playmaker. Tries to take it herself. Hands it off this time. A couple quick passes around the perimeter. Crossings trying to drive. Nearly lost it, and it is stolen away. Fake shot. Long two here for the Broncos. Off the mark. Defensive rebound. Oh, and there's a quick pass up court, but they can't get the shot out of it. Could have been an easy two. Instead, it's a turnover. Lynn got the steal.
Real frantic pace right now.
Another quick pass, another quick shot. One doesn't fall. It's a fight for the rebound, and again, Crossings comes away with it. Knights working back the other way. Holloman kicks it back out towards the logo.
They're finally going to slow down here. I mean, this was back and forth action. I mentioned Shane's athleticism. She got that steal, but no one could score out of it. Now, they did fix the score, by the way. It's 6-7. By the way, 6-7. I bet everyone's excited about that score right now.
I thought for a second I just missed like the number on here on my scoreboard to make it 10, but I guess I was right. All right, well, they took a timeout here. It is, again, a minute timeout. It is a 7-6 lead for the Knights. So we're going to take a break with them. When we come back, we'll see what the Bronco answer is to retake that lead.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 2138 Northwest 23rd Street in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
And that brings us back out of timeout here. In the Knights 7, the Broncos 6. The Knights do have possession of the ball right now.
Emma Saylor's in, the coach's daughter, getting some early minutes here. Last year didn't have much of a role, but has improved over the summer. Be fun to see how she plays.
They said they've got a lot of players like that they're going to give more minutes, give a bigger role. See how they handle that. Was that a travel call? Did you see that?
Yep. Traveling on crossings gives Bethany the basketball. Effort is when you're kind of rusty on your shot, you got to impact the game in other ways, and right now they're hustling.
Oh, and stepped out.
Shane, she put the left arm around too.
That's tough. That's tough when you got two defenders on you like that.
That trap that's across the timeline, they are coming with two, and now the freshman both McNutts in the game. It'll be fun to watch this one too. Goodness.
Did we think? Got all the way to the baseline. There's the kick into the corner. Crossings, a couple quick passes. They've got the open three. Shots up, no good. Scramble for the rebound once again by the free throw line. Looks like we'll just have a jump ball.
It's going to stay here. Cameron Donnelly, the sophomore, great block out, fighting for the rebound. There just happened to be two Knights right there to force a jump ball.
So here's the inbound. Crossings unable to even inbound it the last time they were in this position, but they finally get it off. Almost stolen away immediately. Knight's going to have to slow things down again. Working on Bibbs, dumps it back off, top of the key. There's the drive, double dribble.
There's that defensive pressure. They're kind of reciprocating. The Knights have been all over them, and now the Lady Broncos have ramped up their intensity on the defensive end, forcing a turnover.
I like that. I like that from this Broncos team. They're rising to the occasion. I'd like to see them continue. A couple quick passes back and forth and nearly stolen away by number 5, Van Zanti.
Active hands for the team in red. Crossing, one thing they have excelled at so far in this first quarter is active hands. They've been on every pass, tipping the ball out of bounds or saving it for steals.
See if they can continue with this or if Bethany will find their adaptation.
We'll see how their energy is. They're summing enough girls in. They're going to have to keep rotating because they are both teams doing a really good job of going to the bench early because it has been a very active and intense game.
I did wonder. To finish that thought, I did wonder if we were going to see a very sub-heavy coaching style today in a game plan.
Yeah, I think Coach Saylor wants to try out as many lineups and girls as possible just to see what they have. He doesn't know yet, and this is a good test.
Lynn gets her pocket picked. It's a turnover, and Crossing's going back the other way. They've got a slight numbers advantage here. Can't get the bounce pass off. Got to find that penetration again. A couple key handoffs. Good hands by Lynn. Nearly got the steal, but Crossings maintains control for the moment. And there it is, stolen away by Bibbs. In trouble, 2-on-1, lost control of the dribble, but this should be going Broncos, and it will be.
There it is, both teams. That was a perfect example of both teams fighting for every possession and attacking the ball. It went back and forth a couple times to finally the Broncos have possession.
Risky pass up court, but it's just going to end up a foul on Crossings.
Yeah, Hatch is a freshman. She's in the game here. Wondering which freshman we're going to play. Hatch with the, again, aggressive, trying to steal that ball, but this time a little over-aggressive. Went through the body of Lynn.
1:35 on the clock here in the first. The score has remained 6-7. Immediately, three-point attempt, no good. Although I do like the shot right there from Miss Donnelly.
She's really improved her shot, too. In the scrimmages, she was on fire. I think that will be a weapon for her this season. Wasn't as much last year, but she's shooting with a whole lot of confidence.
So you're sitting on the Bethany side. I'm on the Crossing side. There's a blocked shot right there, but I heard the Crossings crowd kind of go, ooh, after that step back and no shot. Lynn launches a three. It's good.
Woo. The one thing they're not being shy about is shooting. I mean, Allie just caught and popped, and that was pure.
And that's kind of what you want from them in the first game, no hesitation. They're just going to see the shot and take it. Crossings launches a three of their own, a little bit off the mark, but they got the offensive rebound. They'll have a second chance here. Thinking about the three, they get another one. And that one doesn't fall as well. Bibbs just lets it fall out of play.
Bethany finally has the lead. I can't remember, Luke. This might be their first lead of the game, 9-7, with 36 seconds here to go before the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, 2-point lead, right? They actually had one before, but it was only a 1-point lead. So they have beaten that mark at least.
2-3 zone, three-point shots are going to be there if the passes are crisp, but Maddie McNutt, they did a little double dribbles. I think that was more what they're calling a carry, and then she put the ball back down, but that was a close one.
Crossings Christian was looking for that call in the last possession for Bethany as well. Both teams have kind of been in that questionable area a lot of times through this fourth quarter where that could be called, it could not be called.
And then I think an illegal screen potentially, an offensive foul. Yeah, an illegal pick for Crossings, gives the ball right back to Bethany with a chance. Do you hold it here? I think if you're Coach Saylor, you're saying, nah, the pressure is coming, so you might have to take a shot, but there's 24 seconds left.
Yeah, they are running up on them right now. They're going to try to get that last shot off, extend the lead by potentially 2 possessions. Bibbs with it right now. Got the bounce pass off and a nice feed inside, and there it is. 2 more points for the Broncos.
Beautiful feed from Bibbs into the post. Donnelly with a finish, 8 seconds.
Crossings down 4, just trying to bring this back a little bit. The drive, the left-handed layup is good for the Knights.
Beebe with a nice finish. Just went left, finished left. Got it back to 2. Good first quarter, very active.
The score fairly low after 11-9. The Broncos do lead, so we'll send it to a break. Second quarter when we come back, 8 minutes back on the scoreboard.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 2138 Northwest 23rd Street in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
You're listening to the Gospel Station on Live365.com, official broadcast of Bethany High School Athletics. Are you looking to join the Gospel Station Sports and Talk as a sponsor for high school and college sports in the area? Email americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com. That's americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com. Go Broncos!
And we bring you back out of break here in between quarters. 8 minutes back on the board, 11-9, a 2-point lead here for the Broncos. Now, John, in quarter number 2, what changes are we expecting both teams to make here? It was very physical first, very close through a lot of it. How do they adjust that, try to pull ahead?
I think you're going to see more of the same. The difference will be who can hit their shot. It's a 1-3-1 zone for crossings, which gives you a lot of traps on the wings, but you've got to get that baseline corner shot. Here comes Regier, so you're going to have to kick it back out. But I think you're going to see a potential for Bethany to hit those shots that they've missed to pull away, but that pressure is going to be there. They're going to trap out of it.
Mid-range 2 is up and no good. Defensive rebound by Crossings. The score remains 11-9 for the moment. Knights working quick. Top of the key again. Here's Beebe on the drive. Right hand this time. Off the glass and good.
That's impressive from the senior Clara Beebe. She can finish with the left and right. This time it was on the right side.
All tied up 11-11. Cross-court pass. Talked about the extra into the corner. There's the three-point attempt. In and out. Crossing.
There it is. In a 1-3-1, the corner is what you've got. The wings get trapped. You got to swing it to the corner. Bethany just hasn't been able to hit the shot yet.
Crossings again, driving, trying to get into the paint, and there is the first whistle of the quarter.
That was pretty good defense from Reese. Maybe got a little bit of the arm, but she was in good position. But Crossing's going to be shooting more free throws. In fact, they're how many more free throws have they shot than Bethany? Quite a bit.
I mean, we've only shot, 2 to this point, maybe?
Yeah.
This is going on 7 or 8 now. I think 8.
This to take the lead, and she got it.
12-11 lead here for Crossings. Now, I will say, as far as basketball games go, seeing two teams trade the lead back and forth is always really fun. Three-point attempt right there, and it's good.
Beautiful pass from McNutt out of the corner to the opposite wing. That's the shot they're going to have. They're going to have some open looks if they skip pass. Reese gets the three.
Crossings will try a three of their own. It's no good. Do they have the offensive rebound? They will not. Bethany's got to get the ball off. After the scramble, it looks like there's a foul.
No, traveling. They're going to call traveling. That one. Hey, keep going.
So 6:19 on the clock. Bethany will have it.
Sorry, I just had to cheer on our girls there. I forget. I'm on the mic right now.
I get it. It happens. Crossings was a little bit more ready for that pass into the corner on that one. Nearly got the steal. It will be a turnover regardless.
Bethany getting back in this. They've basically been in man the whole game. They'll switch some of these screens, but they're in this full court look. Beebe can handle this rock, though. Reese is going to have to stay with her. Ooh, little push on it, over aggressive.
You see there's a lot of contact between the players right now. They're trading a few blows back and forth.
That's going to be the second foul on Reese Harris. You know, she's a soccer commit at Oklahoma Christian. She can move her feet for sure, but this time she got a little – they got called for putting the old hand in a cookie jar.
Crossings set to inbound. They go towards half court. Picked up a dribble in the bad spot, and it's stolen away. It's a 1-on-2 going to the other end. Regier shot no good, and the defensive rebound by Crossings. Good opportunity for the Broncos, but they just can't connect.
Regier messed that one up. She should have stayed on the left side. For some reason, she's decided to go to the right and missed the layup.
No call down here in the corner, and finally there's the whistle. Do get the jump ball.
Possession's going to stay right here with Crossings.
Yeah, I mean, they were on the floor fighting for that one for a while. I'm surprised that whistle didn't come sooner.
it was a scrum for a good bit, wasn't it?
A long inbounds again for Crossings. Finally got, oh no, they will not get it off.
That's a second 5-second call.
You really don't see that a lot in basketball these days, but we've seen it multiple times now. There's another drive and a lot of contact there getting into the paint.
Lynn with a great little pump fake, drove in. Crossings tried to step in there, but too late. Good call by the officials.
Immediate inbound and immediately put up by Regier. 2 more points for the Broncos.
Schickler has got a good inbound play right there. Regier wide open for a layup.
The Knights slowing things down, back down 4. This was the largest lead of the night so far. Looking for the cut. They've got it. Again, they're feeding the ball to Baby a lot. But Bethany will come down.
Nice backdoor cut. The freshman got taken there, but they missed the shot.
Come there and launches a 3. Hers no good. Was that out on Crossings or out on Bethany? Looks like out on Bethany.
Stays here for Bethany. Yeah, it stays right here. I tell you what, Luke, Calderon has been very aggressive. Her shot hasn't fallen, but it has been close every time. We'll see if she can get going.
Regier in the corner, looking for somewhere to go. Finally gets it off. Bethany going to slow down. They fire one into the far corner. Extra pass back out to the wing. It's good.
I'm not going to tell you, but I called that.
You did call that. You called that like perfectly. Good job. 19-12. Bethany lead 7.
Tony Romo action when he was good.
When he was good. Okay. I'm just going to let that one slide for now. Crossing, trying to feed it into the paint, but they run into 2 Bethany defenders. Keeping it on the left side of the floor here. There's the drive. Jenkins kicks it out, but it's stolen away. Regier working quick the opposite way. 1-on-1. Got the defender to jump, and it's an easy 2 for Regier.
McKenna Calderon, boy, bringing the energy, got the steal, threw it ahead. Kind of got lucky with that pass ahead, but Regier was able to corral it and went in for that layup. And Coach Nave said, time out. I got to talk to my girls.
So we'll take a break with them. 21-12, the Broncos starting to widen the gap here in the opening night of the 25-26 season.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 2138 Northwest 23rd Street in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
And we come back here with about 10 seconds left in this timeout. 21-12, the Broncos have widened the gap. John, what has led to this little bit of an offensive explosion for the Broncos here in quarter 2?
Well, the turnovers have turned into points. In the first half, they were coming up empty. They were still getting a lot of turnovers, but they weren't converting them. This time, they've been able to get some layups out of it. And then a couple of three-pointers went down. First, Reese Harris hit a 3, and then McKenna Calderon earlier. Again, those were not following. So they're starting to get into a little bit of groove here. Still plenty of time left. However, they're clicking.
The Knights looking to find an answer out of the timeout. Still facing the full court one-on-one defense here. BB looking for somewhere to go. Again, fake the handoff. Now she drives. Got the pocket picked. Lynn comes up with it. Lynn back the other way. Working through multiple defenders. Somehow got that shot off and drew the foul.
I don't know yet. We don't have our statistician down here with us, but the amount of steals the Lady Broncos have picked this game so far has been impressive. Another steal, this time potential points out there is Allie Lynn. She's really good at drawing contact. She usually converts that, but she'll get 2 free throws.
He is able to sink the first. Sub comes on.
I credit the shoes. You know, she's rocking a left pink and a blue right. There's got to be some magic there.
Lynn on her second. The Broncos up by double digits. Knocks down both.
Lynn also hit a 3 earlier. Her shot and form just looking really good. I do like McNutt, the younger McNutt, Morgan on BB. She has been a defensive pest to BB, who's had a really solid game.
Feedback out beyond the line. Another cross-court pass, well defended by the Broncos. It's going to be out on the Knights.
Credit that to McKenna Calderon playing everywhere. She's been real pesky this game.
Calderon continues her defensive success. See if they can get her shot again. Oh, but immediately stolen away by the Knights. Ill-advised pass right there.
Yeah, stolen is generous. She gave it to him.
Yeah.
It was not a good pass.
Steal in the stat book. Hook shot, one just thrown up at the glass, but a couple offensive rebounds. Somehow the Crossings have stayed with this. BB drives again, spin, right hand, bounces around, and it's good.
She's been impressive, 5'7", but she's been a monster in the paint.
They're going to have to keep looking out for her. By far the Knights' leading scorer.
Ooh. It was a McNutt to McNutt pass. However, it went errant and out of bounds. Lady Broncos were claiming it was tipped, but the ref said no. So it is going to be a turnover on Madison McNutt, and it's going to be Knights ball.
About 2:48 on the clock here. We get back into it. Again, 23-14 is the score right now. The Broncos up. Passing the paint back out beyond the wing. They're trying to drive and kick. BB drives, runs straight into the defender. And, okay, there we go. Lynn going back the other way. Through multiple herself. And again drew the foul.
As I mentioned before, you'll see this all season. Lynn, great at getting in that paint and drawing contact and fouls. She is a master at it. She gets to go to the free throw line again after a great steal by Madison Bibbs.
She'll have a chance to make it a 11-point lead here. She knocks down both.
And I can remember when the score was 6-7.
Is good for the first. Makes it lead 10. Her second chance is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 25-14 the score. The Knights slowly falling further and further behind. They'll try a three-point attempt on the other end. No good. Defensive rebound for the Broncos. Bethany trying to work quick once again. Long three, no good. Madison Bibbs trying to fight for the rebound, still getting tangled up, but it's going to end up a fast break for the Knights. One-on-one the other way, good for 2.
Most coaches wouldn't have liked that three from Morgan McNutt, but I've seen it enough. She can hit that shot pretty consistently, especially if one goes down, and then you just got to watch out. However, her first one was off.
She nearly got in some bad trouble right there. Sets a long 2 from Regier off the back of the rim, and the whistle blown.
That's going to be on Lynn or Bibbs. I think Lynn called an offensive foul. I tell you what, Regier's getting some really good looks. She's just not getting the shot in, but she is a great player, and I trust that shot to fall. They've all been kind of mid-range, but they're just a little back iron. Maybe a little over-amped, and she'll settle in that. She'll start knocking that down.
I mean, it's first game, right? First game jitters. Got to work out of them. Bibbs working on BB. That's a tough matchup. Bibbs trying to stay with her. Is able to defend well. Three-point attempt contested. Way off the mark. Lynn has the rebound. Fires a pass up court. Kept alive. No.
Right idea by Lynn to throw it ahead. Just the execution of it was a little bit too far for Von Felt to grab.
It was a good effort by Von Felt, though. I was expecting a NFL over the shoulder, drop it right in the basket.
There is a lot of speed on the court when you got Bibbs and Morgan McNutt. Morgan McNutt was one of the best cross-country runners in Class 4A, along with Shane Von Velt. So there's a lot of speed out here.
Crossing.
Nice pass.
Oh.
Block.
Wow. What a block from Donley. Under a minute left to play in the first half. Broncos up 25-16. Couple feeds in the corner. Bibbs looking for somewhere to go. Passes it back out. Morgan has it. Trying to go somewhere. Here's Von Felt. Bethany just burning time off the clock. Bibbs open on the backside. 2 for Madison Bibbs.
Nice pass from Morgan McNutt. Saw the cutting. Madison Bibbs kind of in the dunker spot with a layup.
The lead back out to double digits here for the Broncos. BB spinning. Step back, hands it off. Thought about the 3, but Crosses didn't like it. Oh. Lost control of the dribble. Bodies hit the floor. Long 2 off the front of the rim. No good. Von Felt has the rebound.
With a good hand there.
Von Felt tries one more. No shot there. Was a travel anyways. Yeah, I think we all saw that little hesitation right there.
The crowd was, counting down for her, so she felt the pressure and moved those feet a little bit before she got that shot up.
Well, 0.5 left on the clock here. So, toss it and just launch and see what happens right here for Crossings. They can't do much else. They won't even give it a shot. That'll take us to half. 27-16, the lead for the Bethany Broncos on opening night. We'll be back for the halftime show real quick. John may try to grab an interview if it's available. But again, as we head to half, 27-16, the Broncos lead. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Bethany Bronco basketball on GSN Sports and Talk and listening online on thegospelstation.com Sports and Talk.
Looking for fast cash without the hassle? At Red River Credit in Bethany, they've got you covered. They offer auto-secured loans up to $3,500, and the best part, no credit check. Need something different? They also provide traditional installment signature loans with a credit check. Whether you need quick cash or a long-term solution, we're here to help. Enjoy cash-friendly service with easy access online at redrivercredit.com. You can apply in person at 2138 Northwest 23rd Street in Bethany. Call 405-495-9366. Locations also in War Acres and Oklahoma City.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
You're listening to the Gospel Station on Live365.com, official broadcast of Bethany High School Athletics. Are you looking to join the Gospel Station Sports and Talk as a sponsor for high school and college sports in the area? Email americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com. That's americasneighborhoodvalues@gmail.com. Go Broncos!
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have two amazing locations to serve you, 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
You're watching.
And we welcome you back to halftime here in Bethany, Oklahoma. 27-16 is where the Broncos lead with about 6:40 left. We're going to send it down to the scorer's table because it looks like John Hickman has a guest, so we're going to get on air. John, sending it to you.
Yeah, I'm here with brand new head coach for our Bethany Broncos boys team, but he's not super brand new. He was with the team for a couple of years now under the tutelage of Coach Cannon. However, Coach Holliday has the reins. Coach, we're super excited about our season. We kick off after this game against Crossings, which we've got a history with them. Last year they beat us in regionals. They've lost a couple of players, but a lot of them still come back. We lost a ton of players. Our whole starting five has moved on to other pastures. And so, gosh, there's so many unknowns. Let's just start with you first. How does it feel to be the guy in a different chair than you were the previous years?
It feels good. It's awesome. We're not reinventing the wheel over here. Coach Cannon did a great job before me, and so I'm just continuing some of that same stuff he did. And so I'm grateful to have a mentor like him and somebody like that to kind of pave the way for me. So not reinventing the wheel, just, sharpening up the things we can sharpen up. And like you said, we got a lot of new guys that are coming in, and so just trying to get some experience there and gain some confidence. And we're not using that thing as an excuse, other teams don't care like who we have on our side. Like, they're coming to win games, and so are we. So
that's good. You said you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's been a system in place, but your voice is more unique than Coach Cannon's and just different. Obviously, you're not the same person. Y'all have been together for a while, but maybe where would you say there's some differences that maybe you're going to add to the team this year?
Yeah, I think we just have different tones that we use to get our points across. And so, he's got his tones and I have my tones, but the message is still the same. And so that's one thing I've really, really tried to push home with the guys this year, is that listening to the message rather than the tone. Because sometimes you can get lost in the tone and miss. It's really, really hard to grow and learn from that, right? So
yeah, that's a good word. And so 5 seniors start last season. They've moved on, and you've got a whole new starting 5. Denton Jaggers comes back. I don't know your starting lineup. He got a lot of minutes. I imagine he's probably one of those guys. But with a new starting lineup and chemistry and you as a new coach, what are your expectations tonight from the players?
Coach Cannon had it, and he said best is the standard. And, we're carrying that on. And so best is what we try to achieve, but we know that we're going to fall short of that, but we're going to try anyways, okay? Because anywhere we land trying to be the best that we can be, we know that's going to be the best for our program, the best for our guys, and the best for our community and our team. So best is a standard, and guys are trying to achieve that. Yeah, we got a lot of new guys in there, but these guys have been around each other for a really, really long time. And they got to, be in practice with those seniors last year and compete with them and get better that way. So they have a little experience, not actual varsity game minutes, but they have varsity practice against high-level competition and high-level guys.
Well, you face tonight the state runner-up. They fought Weatherford in a tough battle last year for the gold ball, came up just a little bit short. I mean, a close game. So tonight's challenge is going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But what do you expect? Like, what do you want to see? No matter what happens here tonight, what do you want to see out of those guys that at the end of the game they did what they were supposed to do?
Yeah, we've talked, since August all the way till now, and I think we've had around 35, 36 practices of just being together, regardless of what goes on, having 5 guys that are walking towards each other instead of in 5 different directions. And so, if everything goes right, we want 5 guys walking close together. If everything goes bad, we want 5 guys walking together. that are out there on the floor. We want our bench to be involved. We want our managers to be involved. We want our we want everybody's hands on this thing, doing their part to make this engine run.
I know you want to get to the team, but real quick, they have a new coach as well. So what do you expect much difference or any difference from last season? Or have you kind of been able to see some scrimmage tape or anything like that?
You know, man, Renzai's awesome, man. I've got the pleasure to coach his son years ago. And so I know him pretty well. He's a great coach. Coach Shank before him was a great coach. And they got a really, really, really good program and culture there set in place. So I don't think much is going to change. They're still really good. They still compete at a high level. They still have really, really good players and really, really good coaching. So it's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be super fun. Luke, you got anything for Coach Holiday?
No, sir. Just it's a good interview. Great job.
Well, how about that? He's talking about you, by the way. So good job, Coach
I
Holiday.
appreciate you guys always.
Hey, we appreciate you. Go get him tonight. Best of luck. And super stoked that you're the man leading the team. So thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your time.
All right, Luke, I'm going to send it back to you.
All right, everybody, we got just over a minute left here in halftime. Officially 1:12 left on the clock. We're going to get back into this matchup 27-16 when we come back in the third quarter. Crossings back on the floor warming up. Bethany will be here shortly. Let's send it back to one quick break, and then we'll be underway.
Do it.
Your
Tanko Mechanical Electrical.
This Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm Insurance Agent, located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the 20.
And we bring you back out of break here. 8 minutes back on the clock. We are ready for quarter number 3. Broncos in the season opener versus the Knights. They lead them 27-16. John, I'll ask you the same question I asked after the first, but what's the adjustment got to be here for the Knights as they work back into this one?
It'll be interesting to see. The Knights seem to have gone a little bit smaller. Their size has not been able to handle some of the interior that Bethany tried at first, especially just going into the post, high-low action with Lynn and Regier. But they got to continue to be scrappy. I imagine they'll stay with the 1-3-1. They tried a little bit of a 3-2. I'm kind of interested on the look if they go man, which I believe they've switched. No, they're still in their 1-3-1 zone. So we'll kind of see how long they stay in this. They've done a decent job, though. They're still within striking distance.
The zone was very useful early on when they had the upper hand on Bethany. Right there, they got the eventual defensive rebound. Is that turned back over or staying with crossings?
Yeah, Calderon again. They didn't let up. Right there, you see the active hands. Both teams have had it. I think really the Knights started off with it, and then finally Bethany matched that intensity, and they've kept it up so far in the second half. We're early, but there was a tip ball by Calderon.
Crossings on their first offensive possession. They're looking for that backdoor cut again from Beebe, but no good. One just
yeah,
thrown
that was
away.
intentional. You could tell that they had worked on that in the first half where it was good, but Bethany covered that really well.
Now Bethany back on the offense, using the passes to get past half court, but backcourt violation.
Really good call by the refs. You can tell Bethany also, Coach Saylor worked on this little trap. He wanted a girl to come middle. She just didn't come all the way. She was past the timeline, which forced a backcourt violation when she passed it to her teammate.
You can see, you're right, the strategy that has gone into preparing for today. And there's a big reason why Bethany still has an 11-point lead. Beebe working one-on-one, now able to get the pass off. They go to the handoff back to her. Contested three, no good. Offensive rebound, the putback, and there's a foul call.
Yeah, that's kind of on me. I talked about their size not quite being there, but that's a big rebound by Benzanti. She is a freshman, but she is 6 foot tall. She got that offensive rebound and got fouled on it. Well, I'm curious too, Luke. I think for the Knights, BB, she was so good inside. Bethany's kind of focusing on that. She took that long three, but I like the aggressiveness because they're going to need her to score a lot of points tonight. So she should shoot it anytime she gets any breathing room. Second
of 2 free throws is made as well. Vincent goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Nearly a turnover, but Regier still maintains control. Behind the back, able to get it past half court. Kicks it into the corner. There's a three-point attempt. Knocked down Madison McNutt.
Regier, beautiful behind the back dribble. She's 6'1", can handle the rock, and found that open corner three from McNutt.
You mentioned McNutt's three-point shooting capabilities. There's a tough two, and it doesn't fall, and McNutt has another rebound. Scramble forward underneath the goal. They've got to get out from underneath the basket. Finally, they do. Again, Bethany working quick up court. Same corner three. This time Regier. Does she have it as well? She does.
Back-to-back corner threes for the Broncos. Regier drains it. She's up to 9, a quiet 9 points, by the way. I mean, she has been out of the first half a lot. Tip pass there, too. Active everywhere.
Loving what we're seeing from the Broncos here. Do they elect another three? Friendly bounce. Oh, in and out.
She didn't quite get to the corner enough.
I guess so. That was too much wing. But immediately a bad pass, stolen right back. Bethany trying to go for the fast break, but it looks like we're going to slow this one down. Correct call there. Bounce pass underneath. Regier, reverse layup, doesn't fall. Maybe a lucky break here for crossings. They get a short range 2 to fall in turn. That puts them at 20 points on the night. But we're going to have a timeout taken as they are still down 13, John.
I like that timeout by Coach Nave. Even though it's Bethany's only gone up 2 more points in this quarter, but the intensity level is just completely different. Bethany came out on fire, and so smart timeout just to say, hey, we got to match this, and y'all get ready here. So he wanted to get the troops together to have a little powwow before they go back to game action.
Hey, we're going to stay here for a second in this timeout. Thanks again to our feature sponsors tonight, Zaxby's and Simplify Tech Solutions. Zaxby's, our venue for the Coaches Show yesterday at 5859 Northwest Expressway. And Simplify Tech Solutions always helping us with the tech side of our broadcast. 4221 North MacArthur, just a little bit east of the high school, actually. Great location. All right, 5:38 on the clock as we get back into this one. 13-point lead for the Broncos, of course.
We got a full court press. What he drew up in the timeout. Reese looks ahead, finds Regier.
Open on the backside. It's an easy 2 for Caldera.
Boy, they broke that press with ease. Great job for Coach Saylor getting them prepared for that.
You know what? I was going to say the same thing, down to the same word and all. Prepared. Crossings trying to find their answer. They haven't had anything consistently yet. BB has been their best chance. There's a nice feed into the paint, but it doesn't fall. That's the kind of shots they can't miss in a game like this.
Hatch, a freshman, missed an easy one after a beautiful pass.
Good 3 attempt, but it doesn't go for the Broncos. The Saints slowing things down. See, I did it right there, the Saints. The Knights slowing things down. BB spins, 1-on-2. Got the shot off, doesn't fall. Over the back, that should be a foul, and it will be.
That's a frustration foul. She had a chance to make an easy, for her, it's still a difficult shot in traffic, but for her, she usually makes it.
Looks like Van Zandt and Stark are on.
Sorry, I was getting a conversation here with the ref, but we're all good. Another trap coming here, full court press.
Bethany still in almost the same exact pattern to get past the the full court press. Regier brings it back out to the key. Quick feed right back to her. Mid-range jumper, no good. Immediately the pass stolen back. There's Lynn again. Whistle blown.
Traveling is the call.
Right place, right time, but couldn't get the finish. When you're up 14 at this point, it's not the worst thing. It doesn't really hurt you that bad. But every little bit counts, right?
That's all right. BB back in after a 30-second break. She is she is needed out there on the floor. She fires up a three. She's fouled by Calderon.
Nearly got that three-pointer to fall, too. I mean, that took a pretty good bounce off the glass. She'll head to the line.
Again, the free throw discrepancy's been pretty big. It caught up a little bit, but the Knights shooting way more free throws tonight, but they have been aggressive, and that was a foul. So BB gets 3 of them on this one.
Her first attempt, no good. They were actually doing really well shooting free throws in that first half. And if they're going to get trips to the line, they've got to take full advantage of them here. They can't afford much misses on these either.
Especially with the clock stopped when you're behind, that's really helpful. And surprisingly, I've only seen a little bit of BB, and she's been playing so good, but she misses the first 2. She gets 1 more. Her confidence in the second half was a little rattled.
Donley, Morgan McNutt, and Madison Bibbs all on the floor here for the Broncos. Here's the third of 3 chances. That one no good as well. Man, that is such a tough trip to the line right there from the Knights. Kieran Harris going back and forth. There's a kick into the corner. McNutt lets one fly. It's good.
Her first points in varsity basketball right there for Morgan McNutt. Same spot her older sister hit one from just 2 minutes before.
I guess it's a genetic thing, being able to knock it down from the corner.
Especially that scored her on the right side.
Defensive rebound for the Broncos. They're working quick up the floor. Do we have another chance? No good. Launched one. Or I should say no chance there. But there's the three-point attempt instead. That one doesn't fall, and it's knocked out of bounds. This will stay with the Broncos.
What's funny about that for Morgan McNutt, that's actually a heat check. She hits one, she thinks she's on fire. And typically she is. And so she just did a little shimmy there and fired it up just short. I thought it was going to drop.
Remind me next coaches show we do, we need to ask them what their feature celebrations are after they knock down a big shot.
That's a good one.
Fast break the other way. 2-on-1, but again, right there, that was just Stark not seeing the help on the backside. They will get to inbound.
I love the active hands. Love the energy and effort. That's one thing that at our coaches show, Luke, the seniors said Coach Saylor mentions the word effort a lot, and we're seeing that tonight from the Lady Broncos.
Another ball batted out of bounds. No time really even runs off the clock there. Crossings will inbound again. John, I will say over here on the side of the court I'm on, the Crossings faithful have a pretty good showing here today. They're not actually too far away from Bethany. It's the drive, kick out, beyond the line, three-point attempt, too short. Regier has it after the pass. Looking ahead, right back to her. 2 drives, right hand, knocks down a defender, but the shot doesn't fall. Multiple bodies again hit the floor. Bibbs, no to Regier. Somehow, some way, number 2 comes out with points.
Coach Saylor wanted a timeout there for some reason, didn't get it. The ref never saw it. But what an ugly possession that somehow the Lady Broncos get 2 out of.
Broncos up 20 here in the third quarter. BB on the handoff. There's a good switch right there on the defensive side from Bethany, and they knock another out of bounds. Just in the passing lanes, John, constantly. Exactly.
And actually, they tipped the ball, but then it went off of the Knights, and that's a turnover. So now Coach Saylor does get that timeout he wanted.
All right, we'll take a timeout with them. When we come back, more third quarter action, 40-20.
Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
Or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898.
Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here.
Have to cut that commercial a little bit early because we're back in the action here. Bethany ball here on the inbounds, 2:43 on the clock. And a 20-point lead, John.
Yeah, this third quarter has been very good to the Lady Broncos, built upon an 11-point lead.
Trying to get it underneath the Donnelly. A couple quick passes around the perimeter. Regier has an opening if she wants it. Hesitated just a little bit. There was enough movement.
Speaking of, we mentioned about Reese being a soccer player. Cameron Regier, D1 Creighton scholarship offer and commit to play soccer at the next level, and she's a fantastic athlete.
That is extremely impressive, and she is not the only one playing at the next level after the high school career is over. This really is, as you say, just a very athletic, very gifted Broncos team.
Yeah, the other senior on the court right now is Madison Bibbs, as you well know, playing softball at the next level at UCO. Lynn with a bad pass, but going to be fortunate that the Knights touched it, and it's going to stay here.
Just over 2 minutes left to play in the third. So the way this game has been going, what are we expecting for the men's game after? Do we see something similar here, do you think?
Let's get through this first because we just had a bad pass.
That's fair, that's fair. You're keeping me in check. 2-on-3 on the other end. Crossings gets the shot off, but it doesn't fall. Rebounded by McNutt. Morgan McNutt looking up floor. Lynn, right hand, feeds to the corner. Oh, through the hands of Donnelly.
I think Donnelly was licking her chops. That's the magical corner, right? I mean, that's where she was in the corner where everyone's been hitting, and she was thinking it was her turn and just watched the ball go through her hands.
It must just be because it's in front of the Bethany bench, you know. You got the teammates right behind you. They're hyping you up. Bibbs trying to get the steal. Got a hand on it. Who's that out on right here? I didn't see the call. Looks like it'll be out on Bibbs.
And she beat me pretty good there. I mean, that was great defense, but it's going to stay here with crossings, but great defense from Bibbs.
Whistle blown and a foul before even the inbound got in.
That's on Von Felt.
We'll stay right where we are. That's Von Felt's first foul, correct?
Yes.
Bethany trying to trap crossings a little bit on their own. Contested three-pointer. I think that one might have been tipped. And it is rebounded. And we'll get, a travel. Morgan McNutt was looking for the foul call.
Block shot for Lynn, and then a weak travel call. The crowd is letting the refs know on this 20-point lead. They didn't believe in that one.
All right, clock is running again. Crossings. They drive, right hand, fed underneath, and there's two.
Nice drop-off pass there for Crossing to get a layup on the left side.
Broncos back on the other end. Still up a sizable 18 points, but pass tipped again and stolen away once more. The Knights working quick, 3-on-2. Oh, blocked shot. Donnelly with the block looking up floor. Lynn again fakes the pass, puts it up herself. No good. Bibbs fighting for the rebound. Can't get it. Whistle blown.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to go back to this Euro step from BB, and Donnelly stays right there and gets her second block of the game. The sophomore playing some defense.
They are all over this Crossings fast break offense, especially. With some of the opportunities the Knights have gotten, you would want to see more points from them if you're a Crossings fan, but the defense, man, has been lights out.
I think that's going to be another foul on Morgan McNutt. Little backdoor cut she got beat on. You know, her dad is a Big Ten official. I mean, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's even got to ref some big dance games. And so I wonder what he thinks about some officiating in high school sometimes.
That's like asking a coach what they think of the officiating, like a retired coach, what he thinks.
2 more free throws here coming.
This is Stark at the line, who does make her first.
I mean, if I'm Crossings, if I can get this to 13, 15 or 13 still going into the fourth, I feel like I got a chance. I don't want this to be at 20.
Yeah, 20 points is kind of a mountain to climb, but anything less than that, with free throws factored in, they have a chance. Donnelly launches a 3, in and out, literally in and out. Quick pass, BB, 1-on-2. Crossings trying to get more points on the board, banked off the glass, offensive rebound, the putback, the third putback.
Ooh. And 1 on that. Luke going to get to go to the free throw line, try to get it to a 14-point game. Donnelly did so good on BB again. BB did a little jump stop, trying to get a layup, and Donnelly didn't tested it enough that it changed it up, and she missed.
The free throw, no good, and again, that's a big miss. 40-25, contact at half court. There should be a foul on number 5, Van Zandt.
That was kind of a weak call, if I would say so myself, but going to go against Crossings on this one. Not in the penalty. 18 seconds left. Bethany basketball.
Lynn, the inbounder for the Broncos. Looking to the corner. Her pass. Is that technically stolen and then out of bounds, or does that just not count as a steal at all?
Just no steal, no change of possession, so just a deflection. But they've run that sideline play a couple times, and Crossings hasn't bit. So good job by Crossings.
This time Bethany gets the ball out cleanly. Bibbs, 10 seconds, trapped in the corner. Tried to get the pass off, and that one goes wild.
So big possession here. If Crossings can get a bucket here, they got to feel a little life. They're down 15, but there's 6.8 left.
Right, they've absolutely got time to get one more quality shot off, and I think they think the same as they take a timeout here.
It is going to be a full, but we could stay here if you want, Luke, before break.
Yeah, we might as well, because we got a long one in between quarters. So 15 points right now. Let's say they do make just the 2. It gets cut down to 13. Looking at the board right now, what's our foul situation looking like?
So there's 5 team fouls on Bethany and 2. So the fouls aren't going to really play a role here. I think that's a smart timeout from Coach Nave, because he understands how important this possession is. Down 13, you go down 2 more than you did at half, but you feel like you could still, a miracle could happen. You could pull it out. 15 is okay, but not where you want to be. But Bethany's got to be thinking, stop here. And then I doubt any kind of crazy shot unless they could steal it off the inbound, but probably just hold a rebound.
About 5 seconds left playing the timeout. Both teams coming out of it here. So we'll see what Crossings goes for. It is 6.8 on the clock. Again, it's enough time for just this one.
Pretty into it as well. You mentioned the Crossings crowd. Good here. Good home crowd for this first home game of the season.
And that's what they wanted at that coaching show yesterday, right? Say, come out, support. They're putting on a good show. All right, here's the chance. Uh-oh, stolen away by Lynn. She's got time to launch one. Does she have enough to get it off? Oh!
Dropped. What a turn of events. You were hoping to go down 13. Instead, you're going to go down 18 into the fourth.
That's the definition of demoralizing right there, I think. 43-25 as we head into the quarter break. How about that shot? Was that on your bingo card tonight?
That was not a running banked three-pointer from Allie Lynn at the buzzer. Phenomenal. But first off, it was a great play. It was a fake little handoff to BB. When the Crossings girl turned, Allie Lynn didn't fall for it, and she just stole it and took up down the court and hit the 3.
All right, we'll go to break. 43-25 when we come back. The final 8 minutes of the women's game tonight on the season opener on GSN Sports and Talk. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan.
Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Are you looking for some hair, some virgin hair, some extensions? Well, come to Alchemy Ming Virgin Hair and Boutique. We have moved to 10709 North Rockwell Avenue, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Suite D. Come and see all the styles from your best hairstylist, your favorite hairstylist, the award-winning hairstylist of the year, Jasmine J.G. Garrett Whitson.
You're watching.
Short break in between quarters there. We're getting back into the action. Neither team wanting to wait very long. Clock is back to running in the final 8 minutes of this match. It's a quick shot from Crossings, and they are good for 2.
Yeah, Starkey with a little floater. Saylor decided to double team BB, which was an interesting choice. I think he was trying to say, I don't want you to have any life, but Crossings gets the bucket out of it.
On the other end, Madison Bibbs fouled pretty hard over the back. She'll head to the line to shoot. Third personal foul on Van Zant there. Bibbs' first free throw, up and good. Nice arcing shot to that.
Again, I haven't seen a lot of free throws from our Lady Broncos, but that was a nice free throw there from Madison Bibbs, the senior.
Her second, no good. Falls in the hands of the white jerseys, however. They are able to get the pass to Donnelly in the corner. She's looking back to Lynn. Lynn on the baseline. Might have stepped out of bounds. Let's see what the call is. Looks like that is correct.
A lot of the girls are smiling. I like that. I mean, because you can tell they're still competing, but there's still a lot of joy out here playing the game that they love. Nice tip.
Yeah, good steal. Regier the other way, one-on-one, slows down. Easy 2. And that tells me everything I need to know about, I think, the end of this game. Bethany is all over the Crossings attack right now. This offense has not found that second level.
So Saylor has switched to a zone. They've been in man basically this whole game, but in this fourth quarter, hey, you want to try something different? You got a pretty comfortable lead. You need to work on some things, so they've gone to zone.
Zone defense trying to get another stand. Oh, that one might have been all ball from Regier, and she disagrees with the foul call, obviously.
We typically don't like it when it's on us, do we?
No, most players don't.
That's her third foul, but 6 minutes, 45 seconds. Coach Sarah will probably just leave her out there. Nope, I could be wrong. There's a whole bunch of Broncos coming in right now, Luke.
Yeah.
A whole 5.
Full team substitution here. You want to call out the new ones, or should I?
Well, we got Reese Harris. We've got Emma Saylor. We've got McKenna Calderon. We've got both McNutts. That one was pretty easy.
Okay. Second free throw,
good
no
block
good.
out from Emma Saylor.
Absolutely. I mean, textbook right there, really. 46-26. Bethany looking to extend the lead back out. It's back at 20 here. Nice feeds through the baseline. Might have had the shot, but didn't like it. McNutt thought about it too, but the defense got back in time for the Knights. Cross court into the paint. What do we got? A lot of contact. There's the three-point attempt, and it's knocked down.
Morgan McNutt, the freshman. How about Coach Taylor? You know, a ton of a wealth of riches with being able to go to the bench and put 5 new players in and not skip a beat.
Well, he said as much yesterday. He said he's been lucky to play with a lot of talented players, or to coach a lot of talented players, excuse me.
A little bit placed too.
Nice feed into the paint again.
Crossings student section kind of full over there. They have been tucked away in a corner, but yet they're loud over there.
That's what I'm saying. They are staying very energized. Nearly a bad pass right there, but Saylor got a hold of it.
Back-to-back three. Oh. It would have been a Morgan to Madison connection, but she missed.
Sure, Morgan will let her hear about that later. Saylor has the rebound, gets the pass off. Bethany going back the other way, this time with Harris. Feed into the corner. Nothing going there. There's the feed to Saylor in the paint. Saylor loses control of the ball. How about this defense right there?
I was waiting for that. Calderon, if she would have switched to her left hand, it would have been probably not called, but her right hand reaching across the body gets a foul, a reach-in foul on her.
$49-30.
Still in this zone. And it's still out of it.
Yeah, the zone is still working. Harris looking up floor. Has a teammate. McNutt shot no good. It's an offensive rebound for Harris. She's got 3 defenders on her, and there's the timeout called.
30-second timeout from Coach Saylor. He saw the trap coming. Great hustle by BB to get a block shot on that, but she landed on her ankle awkwardly. I think she might be coming out of the game. She was struggling there on the way back. She's kind of pulling at her calf.
I mean, she's got full weight on it right now, which is usually a good sign. But anyways, we'll take a timeout real quick. It is 49-30 right now when we come back.
Are you looking for
Who's going to do it?
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
And we are back here out of the timeout. 49-30. Clock has not been reset yet, so they can't get back in the action yet. But
there was a clock malfunction where he reset the timeout clock, and they got to let it run. Trying to figure out how to kill it.
I get that, man. I've been trying to figure out this stream up here this whole game. Tech difficulties are hard, man. They're tough.
Yeah, and it's the first game for everybody, you know. This is a veteran clock operator, but he basically double-tapped the timeout clock. And so it's a weird thing. You can't just zero it out. You still got to let it run. So the coaches could have had a little extra talk, but they're all out there ready to play.
Well, under 10 seconds here, so we're about to get back into it. This lead staying at about 15 to 20 in that range has kind of been very difficult here for the Knights. They have not found much back-to-back. It has been 2 good things in a row. Getting a stop here would be big for them. Sets an open 3.
Third 3 for Morgan McNutt. She screams out. I can't believe the freshman's going to be one of the top scorers in this game.
I can, and I think the Bethany bench can as well. Nice move there, and the foul drawn, although the shot doesn't fall.
That's going to be Reese Harris's 3rd foul. You know, Coach Saylor brought up in our Bethany Broncos coaches show that the players have been getting away with a lot of fouls. So he's talking about Regier, but we've kind of seen it with some in the scrimmages, and that now fouls were really going to count. And we're kind of seeing some of that where these fouls are adding up against Bethany.
I mean, as you said, it's game 1. It's still very early on. There's plenty of time to work on that and refine it.
And this lead, 21 points, Luke. Bethany has had a great second half.
Telling you, it has stayed right there this entire second half. Crossings has not found a way to really dig into it. And they're not going to yet, as Harris is good for 2 after a great pass.
Coach Saylor really got them to handle that trap, and they have done so good. Little foul here on Morgan, it was. But that actually in the first quarter, that's what was keeping Crossings. They even built a lead And it was because of that trap. Coach Saylor got the team together, told them how to handle it, and they've been dominating ever since.
One thing that Crossings will definitely be taking with them out of this game is their free throw shooting. I imagine they're going to have one of those passes where, hey, you got to make so many free throws before you're allowed to leave coming up soon. That one made by BB.
Yeah, after going 0 for 3 on that last trip, you can tell it's her left leg. She kind of you'll see after she shoots this, she'll kind of pick it up. She's been kind of ginger with it, but she's out there trying to give it her best. She's in the double digits with 10.
Her second free throw is not made. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Bethany hurrying back the other way again. McNutt into the corner, has number 5, Caldera, and there's another 3.
About time for it to fall for Calderon. She had one earlier. She's probably about 2 for 8 tonight, but she got her second 3.
You know, they said it was a balanced offense in that coach's show. I don't know if I would call this balanced at some points tonight.
Yeah, I know McNutt Morgan has 9. I think Regier has 9, unless she's scored again. So I'm not even sure who top dog is right now.
Quick 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Harris. Back the other way, 3:30 left to play in this game. There's the whistle. This is number 3, Neal, hit with the foul.
Coach Sinead kind of emptying the bench a little bit. I think we're going to get second, third team kind of in. I think he's waving the white flag, going to allow some girls get some varsity minutes. We'll see if Coach Saylor does the same, even though he's played 10, but he's got a couple of the freshmen and a couple players that could come in. One of those would be Avery Bibbs, Madison's sister. It'd be fun to kind of see them play together. I don't know if they'll get the opportunity.
Well, up 25. I mean, there's not much reason not to. We're not able to corral the ball. Got the shot off to Harris. She sees an opening, takes her shot, and knocks it down.
It wasn't too long ago they were missing those in the first half, but now they have been locked in. So many threes here in the second half.
You just got to see it fall sometimes. You just got to see it fall. Immediately almost had a steal, but this one should be out on the Broncos.
Here comes the next 5 for the Broncos. Some Lady Bronchos getting their first action. Becca Tabor, freshman, and London Jaggers, another freshman. And then also Lara Hellberg, she's a junior, getting her first action tonight.
All right, happy to see the new faces. They immediately come up with the turnover.
Tabor's going to get a steal, and then she's fouled. So she's officially in the record book. Or the stat sheet, I should say.
Yeah,
maybe not necessarily the record book yet.
There's still time.
There's still time. Maybe she'll get 30 steals in the last 3 minutes.
So it's Tabor 32 and Saylor 35. That's fun to look at on her roster sheet. I won't mess that up ever this season.
The freshman Jagger just fires it up. I love the confidence. Short, but still confident.
I mean, it really wasn't that bad a shot. You're right, just a little bit short. 3-point attempt on the other end. That one is knocked down. 35 points here for the Knights.
That's a freshman. That's Henshaw for the Knights. Her first shot, probably first points on the varsity level.
Oh, just an unfriendly bounce there for Hallberg. Her three-pointer doesn't fall. Back the other way. Now they're... Okay, I was expecting another three-point attempt. They fed it into the paint. Put back off the offensive rebound. Over the back, but no foul called. Bethany comes away with it here.
Tabor, nice rebound. Jagger's going to bring it up. Avery Bibbs is going to get in here in a second. Another freshman going to get an opportunity. 2 minutes, though. Let's see how much clock they kill here on this possession.
Hallberg bounce pass. Lost the dribble, but was able to maintain enough control to get the shot off is Donley.
She got to play a lot as a freshman and getting big-time minutes here this season to start.
Under 2 minutes left to play in the game. Oh, nearly stolen away from Jagger. Floater, no good.
Luke, you'll see London's brother start for the boys, and that dude's got some hops. I'm hoping he gets a nice little dunk this evening for us.
Ooh, all right, I'm looking forward to it. Into the corner, there's another three-point attempt from Donnelly. No good. Defensive rebound by the Knights. They're going to have to work quick here. Get the pass to number 24, Downing. Right back to number 3, Neal.
Neal just popping a three like it's nothing. We got a rolling timeout here. This is just to get a substitution in. Good job from Coach Saylor. He said, hey, if the clock's not going to stop, I got to get my girl in. So Avery Bibbs checks into the game, freshman.
Under a minute now officially, and then this game is over. It'll be an opening night win for the Broncos. Bibbs brought it all the way up the floor, by the way. Got the pass off, and it's 2 more points for the Broncos.
Tabor's first points for the varsity-level Broncos.
Well, things have just gone right for the ladies today. They're going to be feeling good tonight after this win. Nearly almost a travel there. I know. I saw the same thing.
I think the refs are ready for the boys' game, too. We need to be thinking about our player of the game. We might try to grab a quick interview afterwards. Well, so don't go anywhere. Before we take a break, I'm going to try and grab one maybe out of the line.
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free.
Who would you want to give it to? I mean, we've got a lot of good players tonight.
We have had a lot of good players. Uh-oh. It's Bibbs!
Bibbs, the Freitas! The freshman gets some points! They're all balling out.
Avery Bibbs tacks on a few more, and that will do it. Your final.
Surrounded by the team.
67-41, man.
And they got the 67. That's also why the crowd went crazy. Pretty nuts.
What an ending we just saw. An offensive avalanche right there from the Broncos. Well, again, that's final 67-41. The Lady Broncos get the opening night dub. Don't go anywhere. John Hickman's got the interview.
I am joined by Allie Lynn here down at the scorer's table. Allie, great start. Actually, the first quarter was a little rough. The trap was kind of impacting us, but then some kind of flip, or the switch was flipped, and we played so solid the second quarter and the second half. What happened there in the change?
Well, I think just it being our first game and stuff, the nerves are all there, and I think it just took us a minute to get started, really. Once we kind of felt our groove and got the points going, I think it was good from there.
Listen, I know you want to celebrate with your team, but boy, what an exciting thing. So many girls scored, so many played well. What's your vibe of overall how the team did?
Oh, it was a great first game. I really did. Great way to start out the season. And we scored 67 points.
6-7, right? How your shot looks great. Should it be the shoes? Is it the shoes?
Yeah, it is the shoes. It is.
Okay, you dedicate this game to anyone tonight?
My dad.
All right, well, you're our player of the game. Thank you, Allie Lynn, for joining us. Go celebrate with your teammates. All right, Luke, that was Allie Lynn. Had a heck of a game. We could have picked a lot of different players, but she was one of the standouts tonight with a host of other Lady Broncos.
All right, that will do it for the women's game. Stick around on GSN Sports and Talk and on thegospelstation.com Sports and Talk. We've got the men's game in about 11 minutes. We're going to switch streams, so that's it for the women's. Luke Young, John Hickman signing off after the 67